I'm saying is, you can't be said supporting Orlando Pirates up the Bucks. But let's go into the game. Me and you, we had a chat when we were talking about the Soweto Derby, and I told you that there were some of the things that we need to capitalize on to beat Kaizer Chiefs. Guess what? The match started first 20 minutes, Kaizer Chiefs was controlling the ball, but Orlando Pirates scored as early as 5 minutes, which was just a good thing for us. It's a corner. No one is picking someone that is standing outside the box. Everyone is inside the box for Kaizer Chiefs, and then it was a deflection, 1-0. And then the second goal, they tried to play a high line because Kaizer Chiefs in this game, they came in with this high line that wasn't working for them. The reason being is because they didn't have someone to move the ball in the middle of the park. And if you watch my video, this is where I explained that they were not going to do anything in the middle of the park the way they play, because you have Mabowa, you have Ngobo. And Ngobo is not going to come back and get the ball as well because he's not a type of a player. Mabowa will try to play like a 6, which is something he's not. And then another thing, Chislett was going to stay on the left. I'm not sure if he's really a winger or he's the guy that's playing in the middle of the park. I don't know anything about him, but ever since I've seen him, I think in the game against Stellenbosch, he was supposed to play as a 10, and today he was supposed to play as a 10, but he was playing more as a left winger. So I didn't know what was the plan between him and Modi on that side, but that thing wasn't working. But I told you, they were not going to do anything when Orlando Pirates when it's come to the middle of the park. And then credit to Hotto, Dion Hotto. What a game. I'm so happy with the way that Hotto played. And I've said that I've actually, if you look at the scheme is exactly what I predicted. For sure, actually. It feels like I had a call with Wadu and be like, Wadu, look, we are going to need actually the scheme to be like this. But I didn't. What I did is to make sure that I look at the players that are actually beneficial for Pirates to win this game. So Dion Hotto, a good game on Lilepo. Lilepo was nowhere to be seen in the game because I think the analysis this time they did their job. They were understanding that when Lilepo cuts inside and he always looking to shoot, so they were like, no, we're not gonna give Lilepo the chance. And for some weird reason, credit to CBC as well. He was actually to do a very, very good job on Silva as well. Silva was not where to be seen, even though it's not a thing that Silva maybe didn't cause trouble because CBC was very actually good, and that it's because I think the supply in the middle of the park, the job that the guys were doing, Makaula and Mbata. Credit to Mbata as well. He was not shy to get a ball today. He was the guy that was always coming, trying to get a ball. The game was just so comfortable for him. So what I always say about Mbata, he's a player that needs to be comfortable in the game. If he's not comfortable in the game, you tend to see a lot of passes. But the old Mbata was still there when Mbata was just trying to play long balls for no reason, which is the thing I used to hate a lot about him. And he has improved on that, just trying to understand the game. You can pass someone closer to you. You can try to just make the easy part. Don't try to do the difficult passes because all the time you don't win. Don't be another Hotto playing in the middle of the park. So he tried to do that today. It wasn't working out, but most of the time he was just playing nice football, which is good. Makaula, he's always going to be the best. He's always going to be the guy that will go and mark those runs. The thing is, what Kaizer Chiefs was trying to do, they was trying to actually catch Orlando Pirates on a counter. Maybe trying to play the ball in the back, and then they can use a transition for ball and open up in space. And then, but the fact that there were no shot on targets for them, especially in the first half, even though they had that one chance, but there was no shots on that one as well. I think they had a difficult game in the beginning of the game. They just had ball to pass around the midfielder and the defenders. They didn't do anything about that. So I think when it comes to the coach reading the game, reading the opponents, I think credit to Wadu for doing that. Credit to Wadu for not starting the game with Maswanganyi. I don't think Maswanganyi needs to start this type of games. Even though when he came, I think there was a chance where we were supposed to go and make 4. And then he delayed the ball for no reason. And the reason being why I am angry about that thing. And I know maybe some of you will be like, you always picking up on Maswanganyi. It's not even like that. What I'm saying is, when you look at the league right now, us and Sundowns were in the same points, but Sundowns was ahead of us because of goal difference. And players like Maswanganyi, they're doing those things when we're supposed to go all the way and win those games with more goals. So I don't think it's a good thing actually for us. Maswanganyi needs to make sure that he capitalizes on those mistakes. If the team opens up, even if we scored 6 goals, go in, score goal number 7. So I think that's the mentality that needs to change. He was playing more for fans than for the team. I understand the game is exciting, winning 3-0, but that doesn't mean that 3 goals is enough for us. We are chasing the league, and the people that we are chasing the league with are the people that they might go to Richards Bay and actually win 5-0. I mean 5-0, and then it's another problem. I know we won 3-0, but there was a chance for us to win 4-0, 5-0. We were supposed to take those chances. And Maswanganji, come on, make sure that you pick up your pace, you understand the importance of the game. All the games that we're going to play now are going to be difficult games. And I don't think there's an understanding that you need to actually say on the players and be like, guys, this is how I need you to understand the importance of these games. Everyone should be know that, guys, Sundowns is capitalizing on scoring more goals. And if it goes to the last day that we're same points, those guys are going to take the league. So what do you do about that? But other than that, credit to Mbuthuma as well. But I feel like Mbuthuma, he's the guy that is going to run around not getting the chances. And I think sometimes the team, even in situations where they can just give something to Mbuthuma, they don't. They tend to delay the ball. No one is really willing to make Mbuthuma fight with the defenders and fight with the spaces that is opening behind the defenders. So I think that's still a problem if you still want to win the league. I think we need to find different ways of scoring goals. That's why they say to win the league, you must find different ways of skinning the cat. So I think the problem is we don't play to a strength of the box striker. You see, when Mahopa came in and then they were able to put that box and then Mahopa scored, I think we need one of those. And before Mahopa scored, there was another ball that was put in inside the box and then it was defended, I think, about by McCarthy or Miguel. I don't know. But I think when they try to do that, that's where they're opening up chances that the striker can go and challenge themselves against the defender if they want to head, or they go 50-50, who's going to put a toe and then it goes back to the net. So I think one of those things needs to happen. But other than that, I am happy. We got the 3 points, we got the 3 goals, we won against our neighbors, and now they're going to be silent. They know who are the kings. I mean, the real kings of Soweto. So we've been beating them. I think they were lucky when Jose was just thinking about going to Egypt and coaching the Club World Cup that we gave them the Nedbank Cup. But I am so excited that we won this game. There's another one that's coming in April. It's another derby. It's another important match. And I think we need to also win all the matches in between those matches so that when we get to Kaizer Chiefs again, the second leg, we're going to kill them, because this is who we are. Orlando Pirates. This year we are challenging for the league and I'm so excited. Up the Bucks. And if you have anything to say about the game, make sure that you comment below, and you can like, you can share, you can subscribe, and then we can have a conversation. Tell me, what do you think about the game? Are you happy with the way we started? Are you happy with the 3 point? Do you have anything that worries you going forward as a team? Tell me, what do you think? And then me, I'll see you on the next one. Up the Bucks. Hiole, hiole, ni para para. Hiole, ni para para. Hiole, hiole, ni para. Para, para.